Kaltheculer. I'm sorry for the lighting chat, but anyway, subscribe if you're new. As you can see, Barcelona versus PSG match preview. This is a live interaction channel, live discussions. Everything is live over here. Everybody's voice can be heard over here. Oh. Right, so lighting's more better here. All right, so JC, welcome, bro. Michael, good to see you. Fraj, welcome, man. Yo. All right, so guys, drop your match predictions below if you're new to the channel, man. Drop your match predictions below. JC said, unless they get Barca, definitely win, right? The UCL, unless they get really unlucky. I totally agree, man. I totally agree. I saw Liverpool getting thrashed, Spurs almost getting thrashed, and of course, Real Madrid took out their anger on a small team that I don't even know where the country's from, right? So for those who are new to the channel, first time seeing the live stream, I do Google Meets for everybody to join up and they can voice their opinion. Like, for example, for today's stream, do you voice your match predictions? You talk to me like, hey, Kyle, I believe PSG is going to win 3-1, or I believe Barca's going to win 2-0. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's a live fan interaction. All fans are welcome when it comes down to these games. I was trying to get some PSG fans to tune in, but man, that's kind of hard to get. You know, that's kind of hard to get. Most of the PSG fans I've seen speak French, français. Français, booba. Anyways, my bad. That's some terrible French, but yeah, let's get into it. As we all know, we're gonna start off with the press conference, match, the lineup prediction, match prediction, like tactically how Barca can approach a game, how tactically PSG can approach the game. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cover a lot of stuff. I have talked about quite a few things in the past 5 minutes. All right, so if you're new to the live chat, don't forget to hit that like button, bro. Hit that like button so you can lock in, because we saucy, baby. All right, let's see. Where do you think Barca will go in the league phase? Honestly, first place. At first, I thought it would have been second. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, at this point, seeing how things are going in our favor, we get past Newcastle. And Newcastle was definitely a big hurdle to pass. You know what I'm saying? I thought we'd have drawn against Newcastle. And given that I feel like PSG, more better informed team, you know what I'm saying? So I thought PSG would probably more likely get most of their dubs. So given that they have a lot of injuries now, they're going to face Barcelona in their possible worst moments. Barcelona have a lot of injuries too, right? But our squad depth is so defined. It really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So Barcelona will definitely be top in the table. Now, Arsenal finished second. Okay. I don't know about that, but let's see. Let's see, bro. Let's see. But I definitely believe Barcelona will finish at the top. You know, I would love for us to finish at the top. I believe if we finish at the top, the game's going to be at home for us. The starting game is going to be at home for us. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that I saw something about them wanting to do that. The team that finishes first are top half of the table. Their first game is going to be the home game. So I don't know if they actually implemented that. You know what I'm saying? So I might get into the interview. So Pedri and Hansi Flick were the ones to featured in the interview for the game against PSG. So let's get into it, right? As I said, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, man. And after this, if you guys want to voice your opinion on the Google Meet about the game, by all means, I'm down. All right, so Pedri in the press conference before the match against Paris Saint-Germain and how he sees the encounter. I think it's one of the best matches you can play at a club level. Paris is one of the best in the world, and I consider us the best. That's my boy, Pedri. We are the best. Barca is the best. I consider us the best. It will be a great game. Spot on, my captain. Cappy. Spot on, Pedri Potter. Pedri on how he receive Manchester United, England legend Paul Scholes' praise. It's nice. I take it as motivation. I know it's difficult to get close to the level of Xavi and Iniesta, but it's a compliment. Yo, shout out to Paul Scholes, man. You the GOAT, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to PSG Potter, man. They always bought the first place. Yeah, bro. I Arsenal always bought the first place, chat. Always. PSG robbed of top 10 Ballon d'Or, though. Oh, big time, Jace. You know about, bro. Big time. He was robbed big time. All right, PSG also had this to say. PSG and how he sees the sense of the battle will be in the midfield with the PSG game on whether Barca will see off them. I mean, in other words, chat, whether Barca will beat PSG. It's a game where both teams will have the ball, and we are a brave team, and I think we'll manage to do it. Exactly. Both teams will have the ball, but I honestly believe Barca will have most of the possession. Yo, chat, give me one quick second. It'll be like just a minute, man. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so I'm telling you, chat, it's gonna be a good game regardless. All right, Pressure said the settings of the tone of redemption against PSG after that 23-24 UCL quarterfinal. All of us who are Barca fans want to get that revenge. Oh, Pedri, you're speaking my language, gang. Right? He also said the next year you can achieve what you left behind, and we all want to play these kind of matches. Yo, Pedri Potter, bro. Pedri Potter. Not bad, chat. So Pedri and Anita's statement regarding him. If she says it, one has to listen because she's won 3 Ballon d'Ors. You can't do better than that. Exactly. Bro, Pedri's so humble, bro. I know he's robbed, bro. He says he doesn't care about the individual awards. Well, you cap him, bro. I know you care a little bit, bro. But nonetheless, you will not get Pedri down. Pedri on his Ballon d'Or ranking. I feel valued at my club and with the national team, which is what matters. I also feel responsibilities on the pitch, and I feel the fans' support. We support you, Pedri. You are genuinely my favorite player at Barca. I'm not even bluffing, chat. Yo, Van Lee, we saucy, baby. All right, that's what Van Lee had to say, chat. We saucy, baby. No cara Skella. I smell a 4-1 victory. I agree with you, chat. I agree with you, Van Lee, bro. In all due honesty, I definitely see Barca scoring 4 goals, but I want it to be 6. All right, so Van Lee also said, word on the street is Ferran is starting over Lewandowski. Flick wants an intense press. That's pretty much expected. Yo, Prince is here as well, man. Welcome, Prince. As we all know, after I discuss all the necessary details about the interviews, the match prediction, predicted lineups, and all that stuff, I'm going to let you guys voice your opinions on Google Meet. So you guys who don't got Google Meet, download Google Meet. And now when it's time, I'm going to send the link in the chat. Okay? Bro, Liverpool Galatasaray had the most rigged game in football. I don't care. I'm just glad Liverpool lost, bro. If they were going on an unbeaten run, I'd be scared. I'm not going to be lie, bro. On paper, Liverpool looks scary, bro. All right, so Pedri had this to say about his physical transformation. Barca physical preparation has changed radically, bro. Radically. That's the Flick effect. And then this is what I wanted from Flick So bad. So bad. And I'm glad Flick is implementing this, bro. He has transformed Pedri into the physical player that we know and want him to be. All right, so this is what Pedri had to say, man. It's fun to play every 3 days, but it's true that sometimes you do feel your legs getting heavier. That's right, Pedri. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you play that much games consistently, but then again, you're a professional. You eat better than me, and you got better everything. So yeah, for me, probably you take a toll on me, but for you, Pedri, you guys got all the saucy equipments in Europe. All right, so Pedri and how he personally views that PSG encounter. I prefer playing against a team like PSG because they also want to take the initiative and not just sit back. It's harder to create chances otherwise. I agree, Pedri. I agree. Pedri and what Luis Enrique used to tell him during his time at the national team. The same thing, to enjoy myself and make my presence felt. The more touches I took on the ball, the better it was for the team. Those are the things to stay with you. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Luis Enrique is definitely a saucy coach, bro. All right, so let's see what the chat has to say. Prince, okay, I already read that part. But Prince also said the ref is a Real Madrid real criminal. I can imagine, bro. The referee these days are ass. Prince also had this to say: Thiago has really played a key role in transforming Pedri. I totally agree. JC, I gotta do the whole match preview first. I got to do the whole match preview first before I react to any videos, okay? After I do the whole match preview, then I'm down to react to videos. Yeah. All right, so Flick, my bad, bro, Flick. Pedri, on whether he feels like a leader of the dressing room, Flick conveys that to me. He wants me to take the step forward, not just on the pitch, but also in the dressing room. It's been hard because I came here as a kid, but I'm also starting to feel more important and taking on that role. Ooh. The thing is, Pedri reminds me of Iniesta as a captain. They definitely have similarities in that sense. Because give me a sec. Give me a sec, chat. Give me a sec. But yeah, man. I'm glad Flick is telling him this, man. I'm glad Flick is telling him this, because Pedri is similar to like Iniesta, right? Iniesta wasn't a captain that would be shouting on the pitch. He is a what you call it? He's a leader. He leads a team by making the ball do the work. That's the type of leader Pedri is. Give me a second, chat. All right. Bam. I'm ready now. All right, so he's similar to Iniesta in that sense, bro. Iniesta wasn't the type of player that would be barking at his teammates or shouting too much. I wish Gavi was not injured and playing like Pedri. Me too, bro. Me too. Gavi is more players, is one player along Bernal who has immense quality and close to Pedri in talent. Facts. People probably might not believe it. You know what I'm saying? People probably might not believe it, chat. Give me a second. People probably might not believe it, chat, but yo, I'm telling you. Pedri is definitely up there, bro. And De Jong, I mean, Gavi's definitely up there. Frankie the King or Vitina Cal. Hong Kong. Honestly, I think Vitina is more the type of player that I like, if I'm being honest. I believe Vitina is more of the type of player that I like. simply because I believe Frankie takes way too much touches. Don't compare Vitinha to De Jong. Is miles ahead. De Jong is you're saying De Jong is a mile ahead. De Jong is the better player, but as regards to my preference, I would choose Vitinha in the type of team. Because let me explain, chat. I'm not saying Vitinha is better, by no means. If I should choose either between Vitinha or De Jong in the Barca midfield, I'm gonna go with De Jong. But this is what I'm trying to get at. Vitinha is close to Pedri, not real close, but there are similarities, right? Vitinha is definitely saucy, but he's the type of player that I like. I definitely like Pedri more than De Jong. If you get what I'm trying to say, I don't know if it makes sense, chat. I don't know if it makes sense, but I would definitely choose De Jong over Vitinha. But as regards to my preference, I like the way Vitinha plays more than De Jong. I believe De Jong takes way too much touches. You know what I'm trying to say? I believe De Jong takes way too much touches, and really and truly, chat, that really can affect the game. I believe De Jong takes way too much touches, and that can cause problems. However, with this Flick system, Flick is playing out his strength, and De Jong taking as many touches, it works for us well. And given that it has been shown versus Newcastle, it has been shown versus the other team. So, but that's a tough choice, though. I believe there's still way more higher potential with De Jong. De Jong has way higher ceiling, but I don't know what's happened with De Jong. Hot take, Yamal has the best potential since 2015. Not really. Not really. I believe Ansu was definitely up there, chat. It's just the injuries. So 2015, that's when Ansu debuted? No, that's not when Ansu debuted. Ansu debuted in like 2019, right? 18-19. Right? I think he debuted around that time. Right? So I would say after after 18-19. Yeah, see? Thank you, Prince. So after 18-19, that's the last time I feel like I'm the last person I have crazy potential. Right? But yeah. But I believe Ansu, bro. Honestly, bro. I don't know if you remember Ansu, bro, but Ansu was immense. Ansu was immense, chat. Oh my god, I'm getting some crazy ass texts, bro. Man. It's crazy. Yeah. So I believe Ansu had crazy potential, bro. It's just those injuries, chat. Man, what Yamal is doing now is what we know Ansu was supposed to be, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, Ansu has been super saucy with Monaco. PSG about checking on his injured teammates. PSG had this to say. I'm not gonna lie. These guys ask PSG a lot of questions. These are tough moments. We try to encourage them and make them smile. Both will come back stronger. They're fighters, and we'll see them back soon with a lot of desire. That's right, Pedri. Pedri on potential face-off with Vitinha. We're players who like to have the ball, not chase after it. In fact, the 3B players who play for each team will be very important. Could be tip the balance either way. Facts. All right, so it's time to get into what they asked Flick chat. Ansu was saucy here to carry Barca, exactly. hell no, Ansu was good. Ansu was good. Player like Vinny looked mid at that time. Exactly. Ansu make Vinicius Jr. Bro, Ansu is better than Vinicius Jr. He's overrated in my opinion. I mean, I must give you the benefit of the doubt, JC. JC, you have never actually witnessed prime Ansu, bro. Now, he's not really prime Ansu, but Mario lifestyle. Barca 3-1 to PSG. That's a realistic match prediction. Appreciate the match prediction. Yamal has that potential is if he doesn't flop. Yamal won't flop. The most that can happen, Yamal probably won't reach to the all-time GOAT debate, but he'll definitely be up there with players like Di Maria, Ribery, Robin, who else? Those saucy players. Yamal would definitely be up there with those saucy players. Gareth Bale, Neymar, Hazard. Yo, Yamal would definitely get there. The potential that Yamal has been showing, chat, is to be in the top debate of like the top 10 of all-time debates. That's the potential that Yamal has. It's sad to people who were saying shit stuff about PSG when he was injured, but when he got fully, they saw what he's capable of, but now they're sending that hate to Gavi. Yeah, pretty much. It is a part of the game, bro. I love Gavi nonetheless, and I'll continue to use my platform to defend Gavi. All means, bro. I'll continue to use my platform to defend Gavi, bro. I will not tolerate any Gavi hate, bro. I swear. I will not tolerate no Gavi hate. We got 4 people watching. I appreciate the 4 people that are watching. Guys, hit the like button on the stream. Ballon d'Or did Rafinha dirty big time. Pedri as well. Guys, hit the like button on the stream, chat. Hit the like button. We got 3 likes. Nah, this fall off need to be studied, chat. Ain't no way. I went from getting 40 likes a stream to just 3 likes. Bro, Kyle, right now I got to go see it. I take care, JC. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yamal doesn't give a damn about the media and what people say. And that's his biggest strength. You cannot let the media get to you, chat. Yamal just needs to eat right and stay in the gym. Exactly, bro. Yamal has that crazy potential. Whether he's going to reach it or not, I'm not sure. But he definitely has that all-time player potential. That Van Basten, the George Best. You know what I'm saying? Those saucy all-time players, bro. Let's get more into what Flick had to say. So Flick had to say this about the PSG matchup. It's a difficult competition. He's a great coach, and PSG is a great team. They showed it last season, and we're seeing it this season. Flick on the injuries ahead of PSG. It's a part of our job. We have to know how to manage injuries, and that's the situation. Flick on the rotation of center backs in general for the PSG match. Each opponent has its qualities, and we have to explore the opportunities we have with players available. I've said that it's not that I haven't found the starting center back or anything like that. We have to trust the qualities. We can see the injuries in both teams have, and we have to manage that. We have lost players in midfield, but it's not that we haven't found the formula. It's more about we can face the match with against the opponent. So that might sound complicated me reading that out because I almost sound complicated listening to it, but I'm gonna break that down. He's basically saying he already knows his strongest 11. It's not based on putting out your strongest 11 all the time. Football has been different. There's a lot of matches. You play matches every 3 days, so you have to rotate. You have to minimize injuries and manage that. So that's what he's basically saying. He already knows his best 11. It's about managing players, bro. I definitely see Araujo being one of Flick trusted players, not giving that. De Jong has came back, so Araujo has been earned Flick's trust more. I believe Araujo is our best center back this season so far. That's just my opinion, though. Alright, so Flick on the emotional ahead of the PSG game, we have to play with that. It won't be easy tomorrow because it's a team that will contest possession with us. far as PSG game, we have to play with that. But far from the very first second, we have to play at our highest level. It's Champions League. That is what we expect from but far from the very first second, we have to play at our highest level. No cap, Flick. Flick on Pedri's leadership. He's one of the captains, but in his position, he has to be the one of the leaders. I also listen to his opinion. We talk quite a lot. It's important to hear different voices. Oh damn! So Pedri giving bro advice. Bro, the mic is repeating itself. Oh damn! It is Pedri giving bro advice. Is this why? My bad, bro. All right, so the my gosh, oh, I see why I'm making a mistake now. The right people to guide Yamal, I'm sure, is Messi. Will groom him after he retires. Let's see, bro. I believe Messi would be down to give Yamal advice for sure. Wouldn't it be great if Messi could actually coach Yamal? Wouldn't it be great? It would be a dream come true, huh? It'll definitely be a dream come true, chat. Flick on whether Barcelona as one of the favorites is looking to seek revenge against PSG. We are Barcelona. We are always among the favorites, but the road is very long and we have to work hard. We don't look at the past. Everything has to change. PSG, the players, Barca, we don't look at the past. Exactly, Flick. Exactly, Flick. Excuse me, chat. Flick on Szczesny. He's the player with whom we won 3 titles last season with. He's ready, of course. Exactly. Flick on the number 9 position. Well, we'll need both of them, Ferran and Lewandowski, and we'll see who starts. He's not going to give any ideas, but it might be. It honestly might be Ferran Torres because we're going to need the high intensity to press in those first opening moments of the game. Flick on whether PSG will look to Marc Araujo from the start. I haven't decided the center back pairing. What happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. It's now different. I'm gonna dwell, chat. I'm gonna elaborate more on this this part right here. But let me finish what he said. For me, it's not the same situation. I have to maximize confidence in all my players. Araujo is an incredible player, and he has shown it in recent matches. I'm very happy with him. All right, chat. Let me go more deep insight on what's going on. Flick said what happened is in the past. PSG cannot do what they did with Araujo, what they did in the past. You'll be like, why not? Araujo still bad at passing. He's not the best. Let me dwell on it, chat. Do you know what Frankie de Jong does, bro? Do you know what Pedri has been doing, bro? Pedri has been taking notes from Busquets, same alongside De Jong. They sometimes go in between the center backs, bro. Araujo doesn't have to do too much. All he has to do is pass to Kubarsi, Christensen, whoever his next center back is, Pedri or De Jong, bro. He doesn't have to try to drive through midfield like what he was demanded to do under Xavi. He doesn't have to do it. I don't know if you guys have been observing, but he doesn't have to do it. Teams trying to press Araujo, but he doesn't work no more because all the press is on Pedri or De Jong. So that's why I say Flick has already found the solution, what Xavi failed to do. And that's okay. Xavi is still inexperienced and Flick is way more experienced. But PSG trying to do that with Araujo is not going to work. It's not going to work. We are going to demolish them tomorrow. Totally, Prince. Totally, bro. You get what I'm trying to say, chat? PSG, that tactic will not work with Flick's team. Definitely not. Flick has already patched that Xavi fault. All right, so Flick on the battle in the midfield in the PSG game. I think all positions will be important, and we have to win the duel all over the pitch. I'm very happy to be able to watch tomorrow's match, and I think we also improve, and PSG is a great test for that. Flick on the fact that whether he's happy with Rashford. Of course, the match against Newcastle gave him confidence, and it's never going to easy to adapt to a new league, new opponents, but he has done well. Exactly. I believe Rashford has definitely improved a lot, and he's adapting pretty well, in my opinion. Flick on Yamlin's return. For me, overhyping a player is not good. We're focused on working. He has a talent and he can't go very far. He can reach even higher levels, but he has to work. It's not just about how good you are with the ball, also to work hard defensively. And that's right. That's right, bro. That's totally right. I also have some things about what Luis Enrique and Hakimi had to say about Barca. But before I get into that chat, let me see what the chat is talking about. Bro, can you believe we went from a center back pairing of Koundé Araujo for a long term, but it's become Kubarsi and Araujo? Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, it should have been Koundé and Araujo. But given that we were lacking at center back, we had to shift Koundé at right back. And with all due honesty, Koundé is not that good at center back. I feel like Koundé is prone to mistakes. He's decent, don't get me wrong. He's definitely one of the world's best at Sevilla. He was fantastic in Sevilla's system, but he's not that fantastic in the Barca system. I've witnessed it. Koundé has played center back probably like a few times under Flick, and I'm not convinced. I'm honestly not convinced. I believe Koundé is last in the center back pairing. Honestly, I believe Kubarsi is better, Christensen is better, Araujo is better. But definitely one thing with Koundé at center back, he's better than Araujo at passing, but he's not that good defensively. But yeah, the tables has turned, and I'm glad Koundé has decided to take up the role of right back. He eases the pressure off a lot of players. All right, so this is what Luis Enrique had to say about Pedri. For me, Pedri without a doubt is Harry Potter, and I hope tomorrow he doesn't bring the one. We have to do everything possible to make sure he participate as little as possible. Sounds like he's going to plan to mark Pedri. Luis Enrique on his love for Barca. All right, so I love watching Barca. You know what? I'm a Barca member, and I'll be for life. I watch all their matches. Barca is my home. 8 years as a player, and I was captain. 6 years as a coach. 3 with the B team, and 3 with the first team. Right? I can't say a single bad word about Barca. I'll eternally be grateful to them, and that's something all cools know. I walk around surrounded by many people who love me in Barca, and that's the best thing that's ever happened to me as a professional. Luis Enrique and the match versus Barca. It'll be a very beautiful game. Two teams that share the same mentality and the intention to play attacking and keep attacking football and keep possession, having the ball, and it will be key to the match. Luis Enrique and PSG gesture with the Zana Foundation, my bad. I'm grateful to the oh my god, my bad, chat. I'm grateful to the president for the gesture of putting the logo of Zani on the foundation for tomorrow's shirt, because it's a very special gesture for me. Luis Enrique and Pedri. I know Pedri very well. He's an incredible player. Luis Enrique and the quality of Barca. Barca is not just Pedri. It's the young. It's Kubarsi. It's Lamine. It's the countless high-level players. The match presents very powerful motivations to try to overcome a team that's very good with the ball and without it. Spot on, Luis Enrique. Spot on, gang. Spot on. Spot on, gang. Luis Enrique was a former Real Madrid player too. I'm not mad that he was a former Real Madrid player. At the end of the day, he's a legend of Barca, and I always love him as a legend. I do remember him as a Real Madrid player. Carl, did you see Rafael Leao's reaction to Lamine clips on his Twitch? He was geeked. Would you prefer Leao for 80 mil or Rashford for 30 mil? Vanley, bro, you asked some really damn good questions, cuz. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You asked some really damn good questions. And, oh my god. Give me a sec. Yo, you asked some really damn good questions. Alright. We all know I'm a Rashford Glazer. I feel like that's what you probably asked me about that, to be honest. We all know I'm a Rashford Glazer. I love Rashford so bad, bro. I love bro so bad. I believe during his early part of his career, I was living I was living my career through Rashford. You know, I picture myself the way Rashford was playing, the way he was trying and was improving. I believe probably that's how my career would have went if I was at Manchester United. I didn't get a chance to be a professional, so that's why I feel like I have close ties to Marcus Rashford. We were born in the same year. He was born in '97, just like me, but his birthday is in October, and mine is in February. But with all due honesty, I'm rooting for a layout at Barca for 80 mil, but we all know it's unrealistic. But I would definitely sign layout over Marcus Rashford. It's not like that I like Marcus Rashford less now. Who knows? But I believe Marcus Rashford can change that opinion of mine. But I think Leao is the dream left winger signing for Barca. What's your IG? I'm gonna send you the clip. Do you have Twitter? Yeah, I got Twitter, bro. Leao is inconsistent. The problem is that I will take Yedits. I'll take Yedits over the both of them. I'm not gonna lie, he's saucy. I do got Twitter, bro, and I do have Instagram. This is my Instagram and Twitter. Once you type this in, bro, that's my Instagram and Twitter, bro. Rashford and Leao are very similar profiles, tall, speed, good ball striking, but a little lazy. Leao is way higher ceiling and can take over games. Yeah, I believe Rashford can take over games too, but Leao is unplayable on his day. Rashford is too, but as you said, Leao has a higher ceiling. Have you said your prediction yet? No, Fraj, I have not said my predictions as yet. Thank you so much for asking. I'm about to get into the predictions right now. All right, so in the meantime, while I'm going to yap about my predictions, I send it to your Twitter. Thank you, Van Lee. I'm going to react to that real soon. But let's get into my predictions, chat. Before I get into my predictions, drop your predictions below. Drop your predictions below, man. How much do you think the game will end between Barca and PSG? With all due honesty, I do see the game being 4-2. I'm going to still keep my 4-2 in mind. I believe Barca will win the game 4-2. I wish we had Edits. He will bring magic on the left wing while Yamal cooks on the right wing. I agree. But it's not going to happen. I love Marcus Rashford. I believe Marcus Rashford can be the left winger that we all dream of. He has been playing fantastic. I haven't seen a notification came in, bro. It's probably because I don't follow you. But nonetheless, Vitinha did not train. We saucy, baby. I believe Vitinha is going to be there tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. I did saw some news that Vitinha is going to be available. He probably might be on the bench. All right, chat. So let me get into my match predictions. Actually, it's going to be a 4-2. Rumors are Eric at left back. I hope not. How much does Yedits cost? That's a good question. Let's check on Yedits market value, chat. Let's check on Yedits market value. Let's go. The Turin player, the number 10. The number 10. His market value is at 50 million, chat. 50 million. Okay, so the market value is at 50 million. Given that he has many years on his contract and his recent form, I say if Barca really and truly wanted to sign Yedits, it would be around 80 to 100 million, if I'm being honest. I'm from the guy from Facebook. I would love to join the stream with the voice to give my thoughts, but I'm sick, man. Oh, Fraz, you're the guy from Facebook? Yo, I just noticed, bro. I'm about to make the Google Meet. But you said you can't participate. Oh, man, that sucks, bro. That sucks. But no worries, though. There's going to be plenty chance for you to voice your opinion. Your prediction is 4-1. That's valid. I was kind of thinking 4-1, but I believe PSG might able to nick another one. So yeah, this would probably cost 80 to 100 mil, chat. 80 to 100 mil. All right, so let's get into the predicted lineup. Szczesny in goal. Araujo will definitely start. I see Christensen starting as well. Rumors had it Eric at left back. I don't believe Eric is going to be at left back. I believe Eric is going to be at right back, and I think Gerard Martin is going to be a left back. I know people may be traumatized versus the Inter game, but honestly, Gerard Martin has improved a lot. With the new system that Flick has improved, I believe we are saucy, right? We are saucy. So, but let me read this Prince. Give them Ferran in and swap them for 40 mil. All right, so give them Ferran and give them 50. I don't believe they would take less than 50. All right, so the midfield, Pedri, De Jong, of course, that's saucy. Danny Almo, Rashford on the left, Ferran Torres as a striker, Lamine Yamal on the right wing. Is it true that Balde is ready for tomorrow? Yes, Fraj, Balde is totally ready for tomorrow. However, though, Balde will be on the bench. Balde will be on the bench. That's why I didn't include him in the starting lineup. Balde will be on the bench. I predict Balde. We need Balde. He'll play like 30 minutes tomorrow. If he's desperately needed, he'll play like 45. Kubarsi is 100% playing. Araujo will play to get revenge. He is in form. Reason why I count out Kubarsi for not starting, I think Christensen and Araujo is a better center back pairing, and Kubarsi is kind of prone to mistakes as of this year, But Kubarsi could start too. I'm not mad about that. Balde won't start. Yeah, Balde will not start. He's ready, but he's not gonna start. It will definitely be Jordan Martin. I don't like Eric at left back. I've become a fan of Eric Garcia. I'm not saying this out of hate. I'm saying this by logic and my elite ball knowledge, chat. I don't like Eric at left back. I believe he's very uncomfy there. I believe he's very uncomfy there. He's not like a João Cancelo. You know what I'm saying? He's not like a Philippe Lahm. He's not like that type of wing back. So I don't like Eric at left back. I don't talk bad about it because Flick only does it at the end of the games, which I have no problem with. Who do you reckon is going to start, Lewandowski or the Shark? The Shark has a 60% chance of starting. Let me explain, chat. Regardless of the Shark being inconsistent, regardless of the Shark missing easy chances sometimes, Flick is going to prioritize the work rate off the ball in the first opening moments. These moments of the game is very, 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 very crucial for the PSG game. Let me tell you, chat, the person who scores the first goal going to be in control. I reckon Fernan is going to start because of the pressing, not necessarily because of quality. Van Lee, bro, if we win tomorrow, we might win out the group stage. I'm not afraid of Chelsea. They are trash. I'm not afraid of Chelsea either. The bridge is going to be burning down, chat. London Blue Bridge is going to be burning down, chat. It's going to be burning. But I definitely see us winning tomorrow. More likely, bro. Once we get past PSG, we're going to top the group, bro. That was one of my predictions that I gave earlier. Guys, prepare to hop on a Google Meet. I'm going to be preparing to do that myself. My lineup. Oh, yeah, you guys can drop your starting chat. This stream is super interactive. I'm going to read all your chat. I'm going to respond to it. I'm going to voice my opinion if you guys want to give my opinion. If you want me to react to your lineup, your predictions, whatever, I got you guys. I got you. This is a very interactive fan channel, bro. None of this is pre-recorded. As you can see, I'm interacting with y'all. Ferran Torres misses too much, but on this day, he's as good as any striker. Facts. Prince also said, as for Chelsea, we will double what we give to PSG. I honestly still believe PSG is a better team than Chelsea, regardless of the injuries, chat. PSG has a better structure. Chelsea is mid. I'm sorry for any Chelsea fans that are watching, but I feel like that's the truth. I feel like Chelsea's mid. They did ended up winning, I think. But, man, I'm still not really impressed, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh. Sorry, chat. I was playing with my settings. All right, so as regards to the tactics, as I was saying, guys, pressing off the ball is going to be crucial for Barcelona. I believe most of everything is going to be the same. We will not change the way we play. We'll still play with the high line. We still look to press PSG. The thing is with Luis Enrique, he's an attacking coach as well. He will not sit back. However, he's going to adjust his high line. With Marcus Rashford being there, Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford on them wings, Luis Enrique will definitely adapt to that. You know, he's going to play a mid-high line. what is a mid-high line, he won't put his players past the halfway line. It'd probably be between the halfway circle and the 6-yard box. So it'd probably be like 40 yards out. I believe that's how high he's going to go. It's going to be similar to what he did versus Inter. He will not put his line too high. So that's how I know PSG is going to approach the game. I think it's going to be pretty much more of the same for PSG. It will be a battle of who can run the most tomorrow. It's going to be who can run the most tomorrow, chat. Because if PSG has the ball, Barca going to have to be chasing. If Barca have the ball, PSG going to have to be chasing. But I honestly believe Barca have the better quality of players to retain the ball. All right, so Fraj has this to say. My lineup prediction is Szczesny, Kubarsi, Araujo, Koundé, Gerard Martin. Facts. I like that. Frankie, Pedri, Potter, Almo. I like that too. Rashi, Sharky, and Lamine. I like that too. It's pretty much close to the same thing I was saying. You know, only thing is different with yours and mine is just Kubarsi. You believe Kubarsi is going to start, which I have no problem with, chat. Prince also have this to say. Most people are probably asleep. That's why they are less, but definitely tomorrow it will be more. I believe so too, chat. It will definitely be way more tomorrow, and it's okay. I'm not bothered by it. If try to use that their shit throw tactics at the beginning, we sure to score at them. That's the thing. They're not going to go all the way high. They're gonna press now, but they're not gonna press with the whole entire team. More likely, their back line won't press. It'll be their front line to the midfield, and that's pretty much it, chat. As regards to Barca, we don't give a shit. We're going all out regardless. They don't got Dembele. They don't got Dowie. They don't got Kvaratskhelia. I'm not threatened by them, bro. I'm not threatened at all. What else? So Rashford and Lamine will be key tomorrow. I believe Lamine likes Rashford a lot. Maybe he admires Rashford during his time at Manchester United. He has a lot of respect for Rashford. So I feel like Lamine is going to assist Rashford tomorrow. All right, so let's get into the Google Meets chat. So I know you have probably voiced your opinions in the chat already, chat. My bad for repeating chat so much times. However, I'm gonna post the link in the chat right now. All right, guys, let's do this one at a time, right? One at a time. So I'm gonna let you guys know when someone joins, so you don't have to try to force to join. Let's see. We got 2 people watching. It's getting dark, I know, chat. Alright, so there we go, chat. There we go. One person at a time. I believe more like it's going to be Prince, because Fraj, he said he's feeling sick. Speedy recovery to you, bro. So I don't believe he'll be able to, voice his opinion. But I still appreciate you for taking time out to welcome to the stream, bro. That's pretty much it. I guess he's just going to be me and Prince yapping about, what's up. All right. So I'm waiting for you to join. In the meantime, bro, I'm going to be yapping a little bit. So that's pretty much it, bro. I definitely see Barca going to win. I have no doubt in my heart that Barca is going to win. I'm not even bluffing. I'm not trolling. It's just a genuine opinion. I'm not underestimating PSG. It's just based on the injuries, bro. It's very easy to predict. I'm going to go high and say 4-2 to Barca. There will definitely be goals from both teams. I definitely believe PSG still has the qualities. Bro, I won't be able to join the Google Meet because it's like 11. Okay, no problem. So nobody's joining the Google Meet today. Yeah, it's okay. No problem. There's tomorrow, though. There's definitely tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow, halftime break, we're going to have the Google Meet. Then after the game, we're going to have a match reaction where everybody can join in and voice their opinion. But I would still watch the stream. I appreciate you, Princess. I appreciate you. So yeah, don't forget, guys, tomorrow for the watch along, there will be a halftime discussion. As we know, all halftime lasts for like 10, 15 minutes, right? So the halftime discussion is going to be like 10, 15 minutes. And after that, the reaction. At first, this is how we do the reaction around here, chat. I'm going to give you the tactical insight first. After my tactical insight, based on what I've seen in the game, I'm going to let you guys, yap about your opinion. I believe the match watch along tomorrow is going to be super saucy. Super, super saucy. I'm going to try my best to make it most entertaining as possible. As you all know, I'm easily crash out. I'm very passionate about my club. I'm very demanding as a fan. Right? I'm very demanding as a fan, and it's going to be saucy, bro. Kyle, pin the comment. If it's not joining, he would be able to see it. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. I can't pin it there. Okay, let me go on YouTube and pin it. Appreciate you, Fraj. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, bro. Forgive me if I'm not. Everybody, you're new here, but I'm bad with names, bro. I'm bad with names. The lighting's getting very bad. The lighting's getting very bad, bro. But I'm not going to turn on my ring light. I'm just going to, whenever the lighting gets too awful, I'm going to just, end the stream. I need to have a formal, I know what I'm going to say, chat, but yeah. All right, so tomorrow, I'm trying my best to get some PSG fans. Oh my God. Bro, if we get some PSG fans for tomorrow's stream, it's going to be lit, guys. I'm trying my hardest, chat. Forgive me. Can you try pronounce my first name? All right, let me try. Sahayel. 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 Is that right? Sahayel? Sahayel? I have joined the stream, but I got notifications. Appreciate you. Yeah, not bad. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, I'm very bad at names, bro. I'm very bad at names. Sahayel. Yeah. Hayel. So Hayel. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But I like Fraj more because it's more shorter. I feel like there's too much syllables for your first name. If that's okay. Well, yo, tomorrow's stream is going to be lit. Because I'll be glazing Barca and I'll be raging and trolling PSG. So I believe tomorrow will be one of my best match watch-alongs. Right? So brace yourself for it, chat. I believe tomorrow's going to be one of my best watch-alongs. Prince, what do you think about my last watch-along? Was it good, bro? Because I'm trying my best to be entertaining for the watch-alongs, chat. I've seen some people do watch-alongs and it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring, chat, but I'm trying my best to, be entertaining. As you all know, my dream is to be the best football content creator on the planet and in history. You know what I'm trying to say? That's my goal. So, Prince, bro, what do you think about my last match watch along? Ali told me it was super saucy. He had to watch the match watch along twice. We saucy, baby. I can't wait to smash PSG. I can't wait too, bro. But I want to know your opinion, Prince. Was my last match watch along with saucy? Do I need to bring more energy? Do I need to try to be more funny? Like, what is it, bro? Because, like, I'm trying to be the best football content creator there is, bro. Oh, I did. It doesn't make sense I pinned it. Let me see it again. So Hayel. I don't make sense I pinned this because I already closed the meet. And I'm about to hop off anyways because it's getting dark. It's 5:53 p.m. for me. But yeah, chat. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the longest match previews I've had. It's gonna be about an hour, so 3 more minutes, then I'm gonna end the stream. But yeah, chat, I can't wait. I believe the PSG game will be a fantastic game. It will definitely be a game to look forward to. And it's going to be saucy. Super saucy. I honestly believe that, chat. I hope you guys are able to watch the game. If you're not able to watch the game, I hope you're able to watch the stream. But if you're not able to do neither, it's okay, chat. It's okay. I need to make the thumbnail early out so you guys can know that we're going to be saucy. Do you guys got any questions before we end the stream? I hope to see you tomorrow as winners. I hope so too, Fraj, man. I hope so too. I honestly believe we will, man. I honestly believe we will be winners. I have no doubt. Daddy Flick, no, my bad. Daddy Flick, know what's up, bro. Bro, you watch along is lit, but if Barca played to their full potential, your energy will be have Barca fans out their seat. Facts. Cause like the match is boring, chat. It's hard for me to, it's hard for me to react to it because I'm reacting to the game. My energy is just based on what the game is giving me. But yo, I'm telling you, when Yamal came into that game, I was like, ah. But thank you so much for your opinion, Prince. I appreciate your honest opinion, bro. It gives me motivation to go harder and make this shit way more entertaining. One more thing, chat. Let me tell you one more thing. If you guys ever see me on the live and I'm funny, thank you for the love. Sohal. See what I'm talking about, bro? I'm gonna call you Fraj, bro. Thank you for the love, Fraj. If you guys see me going super crazy on my live, it's super entertaining. You guys can clip me, bro. Clip those moments, chat. Clip the moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm too focused on reacting to the game. I don't got time to be clicking the moments. You know what I'm trying to say? But tomorrow is gonna be lit. And I believe, bro, tomorrow will definitely be one of my best watch-alongs. Tomorrow and the Real Madrid game. I know those games are going to be definitely. And probably might the PSG game too as well. But the last watch-along was superb from finishing to the end. Thank you, friends. Thank you, bro. I believe that was the most views I've gotten on the watch-along. I got 200 plus views. It's getting so dark. But yeah, chat. It's going to be lit, bro. It's going to be lit. Don't forget to hit that notifications, bro. And like the stream. I'm going to call it a night. And I hope it's probably for y'all too, bro. So I hope you guys have a good, wonderful night. And you sleep well tonight. And we going to see you tomorrow for the live watch along. Because we saucy, baby. Visca. El Barca. I love you guys.